afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable knowledge seekers, today I am your host for the afternoon. My name is Ananya and I am from Bangladesh. Dear knowledge seekers, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international educational and training institute. In the last 3 years, we have already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IJP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professionals IGP is the training facility for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professionals is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve students and community resources providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to impress one's skill just by accepting or acquiring formal education. For we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to the student job seekers, job holders, and also for learners through respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutions from all over the world. Our vision is education isn't a business product, it's a part of our human race. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners and of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, award, quiz competitions, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like creating our portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivational letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning game websites, free courses, converter sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dreams and becomes highly skilled people. We implemented several training programs, webinars, and offline online courses for youth and learned by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the educational of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love, light, and vision. So we try to understand and that knowledge is needs to today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. We represent more diversity, growth, and innovation are required. To lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality services and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skills and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Beside we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed 2,220 30 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with the continuous support, we have already completed 2,230 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speakers, participants, and well wishers, at this moment, this is a very important message to you all. We changed and designed our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprises for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or logged in, you can't enjoy our services. So create your account for once with your proper information. Note that with your proper information, you will enjoy all your features. With mismatches data, you can do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition in our website. We replaced Slido. We have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all our previous webinars with verified e-certificates. Now it's easier and time oriented because after this session, we will not provide you with any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam After that, if you passed, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you are participate in any award function which organize combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can standly prepare and download 80 type of instant certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influencer during the pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activists and during the pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom and Engagement Tools. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, and the New Trends in Education. Certificate of Participation Webinars Series 5, Upskill in Organizational and in Mathematics Education, and Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trends and Innovation in Mathematics Education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research a Comprehensive Approach. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching Special Program in the Arts. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tools in Teaching Mathematics. Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quizzes with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teachers and health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers, and you can join IGP alumni. You can check out our 50 plus premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well wisher, we promised previously, but lack of technical issue, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous credential. We solved all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your dashboard for our all over webinars details. It's cordial request to you check all buttons and pages on our website. Surely I can say you will be benefited. Thank you. But note that without an account or logged in, you can't enjoy our services. Today in this session, we can connect our speaker. At present, we are going to start our 2229 and program name is Food and Health. Now is a very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir.
Hello, ma'am. Can you
Hear me
hear me
clearly?
properly?
You can't hear me?
Can you hear me properly? I can hear you now.
Okay, sir. So how are you,
Yes,
sir?
I am fine, ma'am.
Okay, sir. On behalf of IGP Knowledge Seekers, wants to hear from you, sir. And now the stage is yours,
Uh,
sir. Over to you.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
I'm getting some problem. My slide is not clear. First one which I have uploaded. How can I remove it? Second is okay. Second I'm uploaded.
Sorry, sir. Can you tell me again, please?
Uh, I uploaded two one. First one I want to remove. How to remove that? Because it gives something unclear pictures are there. You might have seen on the screen. Some disturbances are there. Second one is clear one.
Sir, your presentation is not clear actually.
Uh, I'm removing first presentation content. I'm just uploading second one. It will take just maybe half minute. It's going on.
Okay, okay, sir. Surely, no problem.
Thank you, ma'am. And can you see now the slides? I think it's clear. Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Yes, sir. It's clear now.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your cooperation and participants' patience. We are discussing today topic is food and health. Actually, the human body we can think as a total food is there. So our whole body is food when you have to think about each and every about the food because without food our body is not exist or without body food is not useful. We are discussing here few points regarding what is the nutrition, what is the nutrients and age groups, what is their requirement is there, food preparations and eating, how to eat it, food fats are there, some misconceptions are there, and some nutritional programs. Can you see this picture? It gives the idea our whole body is nothing but a food is there. Human having basic three important needs are there, that is food, clothes and shelter. There are two type human beings are there. One is the vegetarians. Those human beings they are using plant source as a food, they are called as vegetarian. Whereas those human beings they are using animal source as a food, they are called as non-vegetarians. But most of the humans they are mixed type of the food they are consuming, vegetarians as well as non-vegetarians. Nutrition. It is a science of food and its relation to health. How each and every food is related to our health. And dietetics means practical application of the principles of the nutrition. So nutrition tells us about the food from the its germination to the utilization. Food, it contains various components. Constituents are there. There are mainly seven constituents are there, or seven components are there. They are protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, mineral, water, and lipids. So seven components are there: protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, minerals, water, and lipids. So our whole body is nothing but containing of these components. First of that is a protein. So whatever we are using as a protein, this is in the form of amino acids. What are their functions? There are mainly three important functions of the protein. Nutrients are there. First and very important, it is help for grow our body and development of various body parts. So our body grows as day by day. It is because of we are consuming the protein. Second, formation of the enzymes and antibodies. Enzymes and secretions. These are the small components are there in our body. They are present as well as antibodies. Mainly they are resistance or immunity formation contents are there. They are prepared from protein material. And third, this protein also helps to maintain our body fluid balance as well as pH balance. pH means the blood acid and alkaline values. So blood is slightly alkaline, whereas other body fluids they are slightly acidic or they are neutral. From which food source we are getting the protein materials? You can see these various pictures are there. As I told, there are two mainly resources are there. One is the plant resource, whereas animal resource. So eggs, meat, fish, these are the and milk products. These are the animal source are there. Whereas the plant mainly soya bean is there. Some parts of pulses, nuts like groundnuts, cashew nuts, they are rich in a protein. Our body requires protein 1 gram per kg per day. 1 kg per gram per day. That means if our body is 50 gram kg weight is there, so it means we have to take daily 50 gram protein. If the protein sources are insufficient, if its digestion is not there, body is not getting sufficient protein, we will have certain diseases that is called as protein deficiency disorders. Protein deficiency disorders mainly in infancy age, that is 0 to 1 age, kwashiorkor one disease is occurs where protein is not sufficient, the body will not grow properly and the body looks like as a swollen body is there. Swollen body is there, growth is less, and the development, various body organs will not function properly, especially mental function is disturbed. So they will have delay developmental or response stages are there. If protein deficiency is in pregnancy, it leads abortion. That is, whatever the fetus is there inside baby is there, it will come out because of lack of protein sources. Stillbirth means the birth of the child will occur as a death fetus, death baby. And prematures are there. Prematures means the weight or the body is not growing properly. In case of the adult, especially there is underweight occurs, anemia occurs because protein is one part of that along with the hemoglobin, and there is chance of repeated infections because protein is a one form of the immunoglobulin. These are the protective natures are there, body resistance are there. If they are lacking, it leads repeated various infections. Second nutrient is carbohydrate. There are two types of the carbohydrate: simple form of the carbohydrate and complex form of the carbohydrate. In simple way, simple means there is only one glucose molecule is there, whereas complex multiple glucose molecules are together. So what are the simple form of the carbohydrates are there? These are the glucose, fructose, mainly these are present in the various fruits or honey, and galactose, it is present in human milk. Complex in the form of starch, cellular, dextrin. These are the multiple molecules are there, and they are slightly difficult for digestion process. Here there are some examples are given. Complex sugars are there, whereas simple sugars are there. This is mainly from the fruits, milk. What is the function of carbohydrate? Carbohydrate provides energy. 1 gram of the carbohydrate provides 9 4 calories are there. 4 calories are there. Protein also gives calorie along the other functions. 1 gram protein gives 4 calories. Secondly, carbohydrates mostly helpful for growing the B complex vitamins in the intestine. So, with the presence of carbohydrate, only vitamin B complex is formed. And third, it gives taste to the foods. Whatever the sweet we are tasting, we like the sweets. It is nothing but because of carbohydrate, glucose. Sources, there are the mainly plant sources are there: wheat, rice, maize, jawar, bajra, fruits, potatoes, sweets. In simple words, you can say whatever is in the powder form or paste forms are there. These are nothing but various sources of carbohydrate. The daily requirement is 300 to 500 gram per day. 300 to 500 gram per day. It increases according to the body activities and other functions. If carbohydrate is not sufficient, it leads certain health problems like protein. If carbohydrate is more, it will convert into the fat and it will cause the obesity. If carbohydrate metabolism not proper, that disease condition is called as diabetes mellitus. Complex carbohydrates they leads indigestion, where lack of the carbohydrate leads marasmus. Marasmus means the baby, especially in the infant, the baby looks like thin, very thin. Whereas kwashiorkor, the baby looks like very swollen because of excessive accumulation of fluid. But marasmus, there is only skin and bones are there. Third is fat, lipids or fatty acids. There are two type of fatty acids are there. One is called as saturated, second is called as unsaturated. Simple to understand, saturated means plant sources fats, whereas unsaturated means animal source fat. Plant sources, various nuts are there, ground nuts are there, cashew nuts are there, coconut is there, sunflower is there, mustard. So various plant source oils are there. These are called as saturated. These are somewhat better for our health, whereas unsaturated they are risky. We are getting from the animal source meat, fish, eggs, butter, and ghee. Functions of the lipids or fats, it gives the energy. 1 gram of the fat gives 9 calories. Fat gives also fat soluble vitamins: vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Later on, also, we are discussing in short about each one. Third, it helps to maintain the body temperature because it creates the energy, same like carbohydrates and protein, but it gives somewhat more amount of the energy. And fourth one, it protects our heart, kidney, and intestine. The daily requirement of the fat is maximum 50 to 60 in a day. Total requirement is there. It may increase, depends upon our working abilities are there. If fat is consumed more excess, it leads obesity. Like carbohydrate excess, it turns into the fat. Arteriosclerosis. Arterio means blood vessels are there. Sclerosis means their deposition in the blood vessels occurs. So it will lead increased blood pressure. Blood will not flow smoothly. There will causes heart disease because insufficient blood supply to the heart because of arteriosclerosis, and there will be lack of various vitamin deficiencies are there, like vitamin A, D, E, K. They are also called as fat soluble vitamins. They are called as fat soluble vitamins. Obesity is one factor, but it gives chance to various health problems of the various body because this fat is deposited to various organs and the organ will not function. It may be brain, it may be heart, it may be lungs, intestine, genital tract is there, or overall body. So it reduces body functions. Then vitamins are there. Vitamins, these are the minute requirements are there, but they are essential. Vitamins, and next one is the minerals. These are called as protective foods. Protective food source because they are protecting our body from various small element deficiencies are there. There are two types of the vitamins are there, water soluble and fat soluble is there. Water soluble means these vitamins are soluble in water. They are vitamin B and vitamin C. Generally we are calling as B complex with C. So B complex is vitamin B1, B2, B6, B12 and some other vitamins are there. Whereas fat solubles, these are vitamin A, D, E, K. I have made a table for short of the time and get the clear idea. It is in a short, you will get the idea. There are various types of vitamins are there. These are water soluble vitamins. These are water soluble vitamins are there. First is vitamin B1. It is also called as thiamine. We are getting from mainly from the various carbohydrates like wheat, rice, and fish. It helps for carbohydrate metabolism. Also, it helps to function. Nerve functions are there. Sensory and motor nerve functions will be good because of vitamin A. The requirement is very less, 1 to 2 points to 1 to 6 points from the childhood to the adult, gram per day. So its requirement is very less, that's why it is also called as trace elements are there. If it is insufficient, it causes very like disease. Baby will like swollen, with there are various cracks and ulcers are there, and there will be improper sensation. Vitamin B also helps for the oral and eye membranes are there. If it is insufficient or deficiency leads, various oral or eye ulcers are there. Many of us we are experiencing that there will be sore throats are there, or oral ulcers are there. In that case, we are taking maybe supplementary B complex, especially vitamin B1. B2 is called as riboflavin. It is getting from the various animal sources, liver, eggs, meat, fish. Especially it is helpful for the skin and mucous membrane, same like vitamin B1. Third is B6. It is also called as pyridoxine. It helps for metabolism of protein, carbohydrate, fat. So when we are taking the nutrients of protein, carbohydrate, fat, it is not sufficient. We also need vitamin B6 for their proper metabolism. The daily requirement is just 2 gram per day. What problems occurs if it is deficient? Gastrointestinal problems are there from the oral to the large intestine. It also disturbs the nerve functions. Tingling sensations are there or pain is there. Next, vitamin B12, it is also called as cyanocobalamin vitamin as a medical term. It mainly helps for metabolism of protein, carbohydrate, fat as well as maturation of RBCs. listening the word like hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, that is, hemo means iron and globulins means protein. So iron, they are present in RBC. Their function is to transport the oxygen, carry out the carbon dioxide. Its deficiency causes vitamin B12 deficient anemia, ulcers, neuropathy. So in short, you will get the idea. Mainly these B complex, they are related to the nerves and mucous membranes are there. Same like vitamin C, it's also called as ascorbic acid. Simple way to understand, we'll get the vitamin C various sour fruit sources, lemon, orange, tomato. So it is helpful for the connective tissues and mucous membrane, as well as additional to that, it also helps to increase the immunity power. Deficiency leads scurvy. Scurvy means there will be various ulcers are there and bleeding occurs from the various parts of the ulcers. Joint pain is there. So these are the various water soluble vitamins are there. B complex 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, and vitamin C. Then second type of the vitamins, these are called as fat soluble vitamins. So importance is that through the various fat sources we are getting these vitamins. These are four are there: A, D, E, K. Vitamin A also called as carotene. We are getting from the butter, eggs, fish, milk, rich in carrot and papaya. Vegetable source are there. Mainly function is that helping from the growing and binding the cells. So every cells will remain intact. Especially eye health is that eye cells, and it also helps to the nerve part of the eye. Its requirement is mainly in IU, that is international units are there. 3 to 700 international units are there. If vitamin A is deficient, we are getting night blindness. Night blindness means we are not able to see in somewhat dim light, in dim light. Second is called as zero ophthalmia. Zero means generally we are saying that no. Ophthalmia, ophthalmia eye. So our vision is diminishing gradually. And third is called as Bitot spots. Bitot spots means there will be ulcers and opacity of the cornea on the eye, that is called as Bitot spots. Second is vitamin D, it is also called as calciferol. The sources are somewhat same, mainly animal source along with the milk. Vitamin D, as you know, it is mainly helpful for health of bone and teeth. The requirement is 100 to 400 international units. Vitamin D deficiency causes rickets in child, whereas osteomalacia in adults. Rickets means their bones are not developing properly. So bone may be large, weak, fragile, and their shapes are very abnormal. Are theirs somewhat like the Charlie Chaplin structure. Vitamin E, it is also called as tocopherol. The vegetable oils, they are getting adequate, especially soybean oil. It is proved that it is helpful for the production of the sperms. It also helps to keep our membranes intact. Requirement is very less, 25 to 30 unit. Then vitamin K, last one, it gets various plant sources oils are there. It may be coconut, it may be sunflower, it may be groundnut. Main function is that clotting of the blood. Clotting of the blood is important because whenever we get the injuries, blood flow is prevented by the process of clotting. The requirement is very less, that is 0.5 to 1 gram per day, and deficiency leads bleeding tendencies are there. It may be on the surface of the body or it may be in the internal organs of the body. Fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. So vitamins, water soluble and fat soluble. Next, these are called as minerals. There are many minerals are there, but few of that I have taken here, which is important and commonly needed. First one is the calcium. Calcium we are getting from the milk products, fish, dry fruits. What is the function is there? Mainly like vitamin D along with calcium, we are keeping our bones and teeth healthy. It also helps for proper nerve conduction. The requirement is 800 to 1400 as per the age gram per day. If calcium is not getting sufficient, along with vitamin D, it causes osteoporosis. Osteo means bone. Porous means whatever the bone strength is there, bone cell intact is there, there will be gap in the bone cells, that is called as porous or holes. So bone becomes very fragile. Second, it is called as titanium. Titanium means spasms of the muscles. You might have seen the convulsions. Same time the muscles get irritates and the body movements will start. Second mineral is sodium. Everyone is known, daily we are using it. Just we will get the salty atoms. Various salty atoms are there along with the salt. So it helps to maintain the pH of the blood. If pH of the blood is proper, then and then our patient will survive and the various function will perform. If sodium is less in the body or blood, that is called as hyponatremia. Hypo means less, and in medical term, natre means sodium. Next is the potassium. Potassium we are getting from the wheat, milk, fish, various vegetables, from the soil sources are there. Functions, the sodium, potassiums are combined together sources are there. But the deficiency it called as hypokalemia. Like hypo means less, kale means potassium, mia means blood. Next, iron, very important. We are getting from eggs, meat, fish, dry fruits, especially the spinach. It is very important to maintain the hemoglobin level adequate. 30 gram per day is requirement. If we are getting iron less, then we have to increase the quantity of iron. Okay, sorry for inconvenience because there was current problem. So zinc, it is used to increase the immunity and heal the wounds are there. Chlorides, there's mainly hypochlorite stomachs are there. Produce thyroid, iodine is important. Sodium, as I told, copper, mainly along with iron, copper. Vitamin B12 needed for the hemoglobin. Next component is water. Everyone knows that it is very essential for the life. 70% body contains water. Daily requirement is 1.5 to 2 liter. Functions, without water there will no any process occur in our body. It transport the nutrients, secretion, excretion of the various toxic material. It also helps for the thermoregulation of the body. Deficiency and excess. Deficiency, it is called as dehydration. D means going away, less water is there, so all the functions will get disturbed. If excess water is present in the body, that is called as edema or water intoxication. So excess water in the body also act as a toxin. And last component is a roughage. Roughage, in a simple way, we are saying that whatever the fibers are there. There are two type of the fibers are there. One from the cereals or with animal source fibers are there, and second is the fruit source fibers are there. These are the soluble fibers are there, easily digest, and this is mainly helpful for movement of intestine to prevent constipation. The requirement of the fruit is different as per a different age in the different form also there. Infant, that is birth to 1 year. At the birth, important is colostrum. Mother is giving the breastfeed. First breastfeed is colostrum. It contains protein, lactose, vitamin, hemoglobins are there. Breastfeed should be given to the baby up to 2 to 3 years till both are giving and receiving. In addition to that, as baby is growing after 7 months, complementary feeding is introduced. That is, food items are introduced because body requires the nutrient for growth and development. Why a complementary feed is introduced? Because we need the additional requirement of the body. Especially breast milk, it having various advantages are there, especially to the mother. It creates a good bond with child and mother, also help for the growth and development. Second, prevent many diseases of the children as well as mother. Children as well as mother. Third, the breast milk is available at all time, and mother especially it reduces whatever changes occurs in the pregnancies. So these are the various breastfeed benefits are there to the mother, child, family, society. This is a complementary feeding. In addition to the breast milk, we are gradually introducing the small amount of the food from the 7 months, liquids, semi-solids, solid and full diet. The child will take whole diet as adult at the age of 1 year. In preschoolers, before going to the schools, they are very active. Continuously, they are perform various activities are there. They need tasty and color foods. That has to keep in mind when you are preparing and serving. The food they are taking a small amount, so it has to give in a frequent. Include fresh fruits, vegetables, and milk products. Keep the pleasant environment, and family should take the together because children they are not eating independently. They will see and they will continue the food items. At the age of schoolers, that means these are school going children are there. Most of the times they are in school or school related activities are there. In short, whole day they will out in the school environment, only during night time they will be at home. So you have to think the school going children's their timings and meal. what meal they are needed at what time. Give the special time for their feedings when they are at home, when they are going to school. Give the special preparation. Keep variety of the food preparations and different food items other than midday meal. Midday meals, some of the schools they are giving food as a supplementary food to the school children. So it should not be same because if it is overlapping, child will not consume it. Adolescent age, the special efforts to take to prevent consumption of the fast food because this group they likes fast foods, colorful, tasty, smell, spicy, but these are very dangerous. That's why the parents they have to take special efforts to prepare best food items at the home. Consider their timing and choices about their food. So they also maybe school going or college going are there. So see their timings as well as the choices. So food items just change the form of the outside food and restrict them not to eat anything in between the meals, especially outside food because it hampers your meal content and amount. Adult, these are mainly working members are there. It may be working at various places, maybe school, college, industries, or other areas are there. So these members has to manage their work time and meal time. If it is too delay, too early, it will causes inadequate or excess consumption of the nutrients. Prepare the home preparations because these are free from infections, these are the tasty and these economically these are cheap, these are safe. This age there may be habit may forms like alcohol consumptions which has to strictly prohibited. In case of pregnant and postnatal mother means just delivered mothers up to 1 month, they need additional quantity of the food because they are feeding to self as well as their children. Geriatric age, old age, above 60 years, same like adolescence, every body organs are changing. Here, the changes is just in the form of reverse. All the body parts decrease their structures, functions. They need very soft, small, easily digestible food and it has to give frequently. Include the fruits and vegetables so it gives various nutrients, especially vitamins and minerals as well as roughage. Tell them to not to skip the food or long days fasting because they are taking very small food and digestion process is disturbed. Fasting may lead deficiency of various nutrients. During the consumption of the food, there should be healthy environment at the meal time. At least the family members all together they have to take one food together. Pregnancy and lactations, these are the special changes occurs in the woman. Small and frequent meals at the regular intervals are needed. In early stage of pregnancy, carbohydrate amount is increased along with the fiber meals to manage their morning sickness and constipation. Avoid fried, fatty, spicy foods as well as no tea and coffee. They are disturbing the digestion process. Better to use sprouted salad in their diet. Special attention has to take their likes and dislikes because of their body changes, hormonal changes. The food likes and dislikes are changed. Monitor the height and weight so it gives the idea about the requirement of the food as well as any excess or decrease of the nutrient is there. Family members will share in her work, day-to-day activity. Then she will get a special time to prepare certain special food for her, and she will take consume in healthy and happy way. Beverages, generally these are nothing but various liquids are there. Some of the liquids they are useful for our body. Some of the liquids as a form of beverages they are harmful. Especially better to avoid tea and coffee. Eastern countries in a cool they are taking various types of the teas and coffees, but it contains tannin and caffeine. So it also excessive stimulate to the nerves. But in some cases, in small amount, tea and coffee may be used as a naturals, using of the natural forms to replace the hydration. Prepare fruit juices. These should be fresh and no packed atom because various preservatives are there and these are toxic or harmful. Buttermilk is the best as a beverages as well as coconut water. No alcohol in any form as maybe beverages or along with the food. In some of the countries they are using coca powder. It should be very careful because it contains protein around 80%, 50% fat and 70% carbohydrates. Along with the beverages, liquid, it gives much nutrients are there. It may lead excess of certain nutrients. Along with the food preparation is also important. So whatever we are preparing the food, it should be healthy, safe, with proper nutrients. We are using various cooking methods. The cooking helps for easy to digest, make the food tasty, attractive and pleasant. Also it increases certain nutritive values. Various methods are used for the cooking like frying, boiling, steaming, baking, roasting. But most of the natural normal methods are better like boiling, steaming than the frying. Food preparation area and the process. Clean the fruits and vegetables and it has to cut in large pieces so it will not loses their minerals and vitamins. Avoid to add additionals like soda or any other chemicals for any purpose, maybe color, taste, other things, because these are the toxic one. Cook the food in closed vessels, especially water soluble vitamins. They will not last during the cooking process. Use of plenty of the fruits and raw vegetables and sprouted items in a diet. Eating of the food, it should be together at least once in a day. The eating place should be clean and pleasant. There should be small servings to avoid food wastage and excessive consumption. Each time use the fresh food and during the eating time there should not be any gadgets on like TV, mobile or computer. Food, it act as a medicine. These are the certain examples are there how each and every food is act as a medicine. If it is less, when you are providing, it act as a medicine. When it is excess, you have to remove it to prevent its deficiency or excessive disorders. Like take example of rice, it is helpful for the diarrhea, arthritis, gout because it contains low protein. Second, like soybean, mainly protein sources are there and enzymes are managing. It helps for the menstruation problems, thrombosis prevention, and prevention of the breast cancers. Well known is carrot for eye health, whereas spinach for the prevention of anemia, tomato like gastric acids or ulcers or constipation, it is treated. Apple, a special caption is there. An apple in a day prevents or keep the doctors away because it helps to treat the diarrhea, constipation, gastritis, coronary artery diseases. Coronary means the blood vessels we supply to the heart, hypertension and gallstones. It is also useful for diabetes because it contains low sugar. Next is food fortification and food adulteration. Food fortification means adding nutritive values in the substance. So in one substance we are adding some another one nutritive. So combination of that at a time we'll get more nutrients are there. For example, milk with vitamin A or iodide salts are common. Food adulteration, it means adding harmful substance or taking out certain nutritive substance from the food atom. For example, tea powder it mixed with the dust or any other seed powders. Milk, it may be adding up the water or adding up the starch or removing of the fat. That is called as food adulteration. At the home as well as the nation, they are taking care of nutrition at the national level. These are having certain nutritional programs are there, especially for the underprivileged members or those having certain deficiency disorders. These few examples I have taken from my country. There may be some names are different, but in one or other way they are providing various nutrients. ICDS, Integrated Child Development Schemes, they are giving nutrients, protein, carbohydrate, fat to the children up to 6 years, antenatal mothers and protein and postnatal mothers. Whereas midday meal, well known is there, it is given to the school children and it gives around one third of their nutritional requirement of the day. Nutritional anemia prophylaxis, that is iron and folic tablets are given to treat it. Whereas vitamin A blindness control, vitamin A doses are given at the age of 9 months and 5 doses up to 5 years. First dose is 2 lakh international unit, thereon 1 lakh international unit. To prevent the goiter or treat, we are using iodized salt. Food fads or certain myths are there. Certain areas, certain religions, they having certain concepts are there, which they are wrongs proved by the science, nutritional science. For example, papaya causes abortion. No, papaya is mainly vitamin A. Source is there. Second is the colostrum. Colostrum is first breast milk is there. It has to give unto child rich in nutrients and antibodies. It is not harmful substance. Meat, eggs, oils are hot foods. It is not hot foods. Their amount is important and frequency is important. If it is excess, it causes its excess nutrients are there like eggs and oils, fat will increase. Fruits, vegetables and milks are cold fruit. Foods are there. These are not cold foods. Generally, they are thinking that in case of especially common cold, we should not take this. But the fruits, especially citrus fruits, are there. Vitamin A, vitamin C. They are helpful for the health of respiratory tract. Fish and curd causes leukoderma. Leuko means white, derma means scales. It is no. Leukoderma is caused by the different deficiencies of melanin. Melanin means one pigment is there in the skin. If it is lacking is there, that leads melanin. Fruit juice do not contribute calories. Most of the fruit juices are there, but some of the fruits are there. They are contributing the calories like the coca. So our body is nothing but the nutrients are there. It has to assess periodically or day by day for its deficiencies or by excess. There are simple measures are there. Through that we'll get the idea our body requirement of nutrition is proper. If it is less or more, it helps to take the actions. So clinical assessment we just see their nails, hair, skin, mucosa, normal structures and their functions. It gives the idea deficiency or excess. Anthropometric means body parts. They are measuring height, weight, body mass index, circumference of the arm, head, thigh. Biochemical means we are checking the components of the bloods, various nutrients are there, protein, carbohydrate, fat, in urine or stool testing, dietary intake, how much they are taking per day. If it is less than body requirements or excess with that, we'll get the idea of nutritional status. So food and health is nothing but two is not two terms. These are the only one terms. Food is needed for the health. When you want the health, you have to take the proper food, not less, not excess. So all the nutrients they are important: protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, minerals, and roughage. Food preparation is also in a clean, hygienic way, and eating the fresh, homemade preparations are important. Nutrition programs are essential to provide the nutrients to the vulnerable group. In conclusion, I can say good food, good mood, and good day. When you are taking good food in a good mood, your day or your life will be good. Okay. Very special thanks to the IGP education team because they are providing a great opportunity to interact with the international audience. But I should not forget to say thanks to all the pertinent participants for their patient listening. I'm very sorry there are some environmental problems and technical issues occurs for delay or disturbances. I hope you got some ideas importance about the nutrition. You will take proper diet and you will keep your health fit. Thank you one and all. Hello ma'am. Ananya ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seekers can learn something new, which was our only intention learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seekers. Once again, thank you so much, dear sir, for your presentation. Now, sir,
Thank
it's
you.
time for our questionnaire session, which is one of the more valuable part of our regular webinars. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the questionnaire part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition.
Thank you ma'am for better compelling and making the very nice arrangement, and I'm sorry for inconvenience in between occurs.
No, no, sir. It's okay. Thank you, sir. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After questionnaire, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with your new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable Sir, hope to see you again with the new topics and new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am, and just convey my thanks to your entire team. Have a nice day.
Honorable Sir, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, sir. IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certificate instruction is visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching or completing part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test quiz, passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG, and for your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Certificate instruction is visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website, sign up or sign in, find a running session and get enrolled. After watching or completing part 1 video session, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test quiz, passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Your dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We changed a few process for online live quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Participation process is now time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now time for the online quiz competition. To join online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you can't join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quizzes button or given link. Find the session name and join with your logged website and user account. Click join and wait for a minute for others to join. Enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue a certificate for the top 10 as previously, which you can find on our website and official Facebook page, Institute of Global Professionals. After a short video, we will start our quiz competition.
Student people, we are going to start our quiz right now. First question is food and health are relation. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Second question is prisons, food, and health services. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 42% people are right. Our next question is what is food and health? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 69% people are right. Our next question is you need two food and health. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is what is junk food and healthy food? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 86% people are right. Our next question is what is junk food and healthy food? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 100%. 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is junk food and healthy food are different. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 87% people are right. Our next question is the science of food and health. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our second last question of the session is microwaving food is beneficial for food and health. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 60% people are right. Our last and final question of the session is the relationship between food and health. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 58% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group state of global professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group state of global professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group state of global professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happiest to say. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to goal on the people or things all but I understand. Before I start, hit the like button. Again, wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.